Thank you so much for watching another episode of Microfighter Monday, and we are closing out Series 6 with a bang. It is a dual Microfighter set, the Escape Pod versus Dewback. And it is set number 75228, and originally $20, and I bought this one out of the gate, and I'm glad I did because this has become an ultra valuable set. I will say this has become kind of a trend of Lego, doing these dual fighter sets. It's good. So if you think about it, if these were on their own, would you buy this by itself as a Microfighter? I would say it's a maybe, because he's shown up in 11 sets up till this point. He's been in like 14 sets, and this is a nice little build, but nothing too special. Some nice parts, a little nougat in there, and some thruster. It's a nice little build, but it's nothing too crazy, so I don't know if too many people would pay for this by itself. Probably wouldn't be a hot seller, especially since there was another set, Escape Pod, in the past. It's kind of like the Sand Speeder, gotta have one every couple years. But this Dewback and the Stormtrooper with sand, and because this is a squad leader, I think this is one of the most valuable Microfighters out there. Some people would, this is cute. Some folks may say, hey, I really like the molded versions of the Dewback much better, and it's so much more valuable. I would say that molded Dewback is worth more than what a Microfighter normally would go for, so probably not going to get something like that. So this is cute. This is a lot like the Bantha, and with this figure itself, highly desirable. Probably it is just one of the best Stormtroopers ever made. It's great and so accurate to the show. How there's and I'm excited to get another one. And back to what I was getting at with the mistakes that Lego is making is that it feels like if Lego would have sold this separately, just because of the value of the figure, this would have probably sold, 2x as many. So I kind of feel like Lego's playing this game where, hey, we'll sell more of this one with this in it, but I would sell a heck of a lot more of these because unless somebody's army building is hell-bent on getting tons of these, they're not going to buy this on its own. So, it's just one of those things where we'll see it come up again with the Skyhopper versus Bantha, which I think was probably one of the biggest miscalculations in Lego history in terms of value, is that buildable Bantha with the Mandalorian having such a, the Bantha playing such a key role in the season 2, spoiler alert, that was definitely a miss. So we'll get to that to another time. So let's stick to the figures. This is again exclusive. There's another one coming, which I am super pumped about. The Cantina. There he is. He's slightly different. Basically the same figure. I think the backpack is different. This is really the main thing. There might be a few other minor variations to the print on the legs, but ultimately it's pretty close to the same. But here's the figure coming up. Again, one of the best Stormtroopers ever made. I love the sand, like he's been out in the desert. I don't know what the heck the Empire was thinking, sending white Stormtroopers into the sand. It's kind of a bad idea if you ask me. There you go. There's his backpack. Just really nice, and he just plops right up in here, and away he goes. They give him a nice big rifle. There's his wayfinder, and it's a nice posable, cute, not super accurate, but I think it's cute enough. The legs don't move, they're not posable. They kind of like move a little bit, but not much. But overall, a great build that I'm happy with, but it's all about this Stormtrooper. Super cool. And I'm not really going to do much to review. You guys have seen, it's a standard C-3PO right in there. He's just seated. There we go. R2 pops right out. Again, plain on the back, which just drives me crazy. I get it, save money. This portion's pretty cool, where they've got the circular, and it kind of creates that pod-like thing. Pretty plain from the side. I love these circles. These are valuable pieces. This is a valuable piece. Otherwise, there's not much else to it. Some nice little greebling with these skates. And I love this transparent orange wherever you can get it. So that's all for that. And again, this set was originally $20. You're not paying. It's going to be hard to get it for less than $20 now. So you're going to be getting a deal if you can still get this one for $20, due to how expensive this guy by himself is running. $8 to $12 depending on where you're at. So good luck. He's a valuable figure, and again, 2 figures here. So generally speaking, R2's, because he's in so many sets, worth only about 3. C-3PO, 3, 3.5, sometimes $4. So it's just like $7, about $6 to $7 in figures. Get a nice little Microfighter. This is worth about $12, $13 itself. You combine it, and you're lucky to get it for about $25. Sometimes upwards of $30 now is really what you're looking at to get a set quite like this. And again, this one retired back. It really wasn't on the market for a super long time, so just a straight year from January to December, and then it was gone. And I think that's somewhat of a mistake. It disappeared so fast. I really don't know why, as I feel like with so much more folks demanding this particular figure, I think this could have sold. They should have probably kept this on the market for another 6 months to a year. But with these Microfighters, they tend to kind of last for a year to 18 months tops, and then it's time for the next series, which brings me to the next series. Will be Series 7, and with Series 7, they're jumping back into the most current, so the sequel trilogy, with back with Zori Bliss and Kylo Ren and all sorts of fun builds from that era. So thank you so much for watching. This has been the Set 75228 Escape Pod versus Dewback. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a great Microfighter Monday, and we will catch you on the next video.